Hey guys, what's up? Beast and Beast Toys here coming at you. Got a special opening today. Got two boxes straight from eBay from a user. I won't say their name yet. Make sure to get it all out and everything's good before I give them a plug. But they were very nice, very accommodating. I purchased two of these. They had a listing. It was a little higher, shot an offer, or actually I may have had an offer shot at me. I replied with a counter, a little cheaper, but I asked for two. So, that being said, we're going to check it out and see. And, ooh boy, that's cool. So, this was listed on eBay, and I just couldn't help myself. So lots of goodies here. Packing job was okay. I wish it had been a little better, but well. Hey, as long as nothing's broke, we're good. So let's check it out. We're gonna do it all on camera. And there's two of them, by the way, but this one's supposed to be a different color than the other. So it's a checkpoint station. Very cool. I saw this listed, put on my watch page. I don't buy a ton per se on eBay. Not in the amount that I used to. Used to buy a lot. Actually, I used to buy a lot and not sell much. And then I kind of started coming to the realization that I want to collect stuff. I'm going to have to get rid of some and going to have to counter by selling some stuff. So that being said, I'm trying to figure out a way to cut a bunch of tape off here. Checking it out. So anyway, I think not that it was a major deal, but I didn't care. But what happened was I hit buy, said I'll take two of them, and what happened after that was I got an immediate message from the seller and said, "Hey, would you like a different color, or would you like one of the other ones?" Is what I think the way they worded it. I thought I was getting two GI Joe, or one Cobra and one Joe, but I think I got both Cobra. Not complete. Ooh, that popped off real easy. Not a big deal though. I see how it works. So I was like, yeah, I'll take one of each, sure, And I guess I didn't understand. Either I misunderstood the question or they misunderstood my reply. But either way, I think I got two Cobra, but they're different colors. Is what I'm getting at. Ugh, don't break it. D, don't break it. Nonetheless, 3D printed, very cool. We're going to slap this puppy together. So, I like it. Black support stands. Not exactly what I would have pictured. I would have pictured it being blue still, but hey, whatever. No worries. I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not by any means dogging the work. Or dissing or dogging on the work. I like it. I like what I got. I like what it sent. Now I just gotta get them back in place. Not perfect. I won't want to say there's any major flaws, but it's trying to get these in there correctly. It's like when I get one, the other one doesn't. I don't know if they're specific to one side or the other that makes it better. Alright, I don't want to be too rough. There we go. Look at this. Classified figure. Got it. Oh, I got the best one to use. Cobra Commander. So, here he is. Stands up in the tower. Got a Cobra in the bottom, right? And that's just the tower part. I ain't even got the rest of the fun stuff out. We got a ladder here. It goes on the back, I look like. Well, see, this is where I'm slightly confused. They said they wanted to... He essentially said... I think my understanding of when on the purchase here, I'll talk as I put it together, is that he said he wanted to 3D print different colors. So I feel like, see there, this comes with, it hooks here in the bottom, but I don't see it. It almost doesn't look like it spots up correctly on the bottom. But I do see the circle. I do see the top piece. I'm sure 3D printing has its advantages and disadvantages, and I gotta think sometimes this stuff probably doesn't quite fit right. That's where I'm at. I'm not quite getting a perfect fit on it. And it's, you know, I don't know. I would assume the guy would have tested it out to make sure, but whatever. It's not, again, not perfect. There are slight flaws, but I don't want to sound, I'm just being particular, I guess. But I like this. Don't get me wrong. I really like this piece. Unfortunately for me, I'm picking out the little flaws that I'm finding. And I'm doing it on video, so I apologize, and I don't want you to misunderstand or get me wrong. So I don't feel like this matches up quite correctly. I feel like I'm off a slight bit. Which, I get it, it's 3D printed, it's not perfect. I'm sure I don't know a ton about 3D printing. I just have an inkling of how some of this stuff works. But I can't get this ladder to quite match up perfectly. So it's not perfect, and it does have a slight flaw. Because there's the hook down here. Man, here I go. Kind of tricky to keep this thing together. So there's the hooks down here and then up here. What I'm having a problem with is one of these peg holes fits just fine and the other one does not. And it's kicked over slightly. As you can see, it's crooked a little bit. And this doesn't latch in here, down here. Maybe I need to try the other ladder with it in a minute. We'll see. Let's get the rest of it out. Check it out. Because I do plan to show off both. Cobra Commander approves, though. I love this Cobra Commander. I liked Armor Cobra Commander anyway. He's probably my all-time favorite figure in general. Of anything. So, special place in my heart for this guy. Alright, and then you have your barricade that you stand up close by. And that attaches, I'm going to have to separate. That's going to attach here, I believe. Let me scoot this back maybe a little bit towards me. There we go. But yes, the Joe doesn't really, the ladder actually is pretty straight, so it's kind of almost difficult to put a character going up this ladder without maybe knocking it off. Well, never mind. Kind of did it with him for a second. But anyway, like I said, shows you the scale is definitely the scale. That part is definitely good. It's okay. So it comes with the barricade and a couple of pieces that can be plugged up in here. There's some holes up in here. We can call them port holes or whatever. Be careful with this. These 3D printed things, I'm sure, could be very easily and accidentally broken. Alright, so I think this is how that got scared me for a second there. This is how this goes. This piece. I'm not sure. I don't know about that piece. I'm gonna have to look that up, how he did that on the listing later. I'm not sure. You get this piece, but it's a flat. It's back. There's nothing. Doesn't line up here. I don't know. This is the mystery piece. I'll figure that out later, guys. No offense, but I'm gonna keep on moving. Spotlight, very neat. Hopefully it fits. Oh yeah, it fits okay. It's clamps in there. So spotlight. Well, it's not perfect, but it's not bad. It's a little loose, so you want to be careful with that. Be careful. What am I saying? Just unless you're gonna go find one to buy. Got a machine gun. Doesn't fit in the hole great. I feel like the hole needs to be a little deeper. And you can put 2 of them in there. And you have an antenna. Sorry, there you go. Antenna. So that fits in there just fine. This piece fits okay. It's a little loose up here. These 2 machine guns are fine. Here's this. So a few minor flaws, but in the grand scheme of things, I really like it. It's I ended up paying $55 each. I think I got 2 of these. The other one's going to be solid gray. Cobra logo, very nice. Very well done. So here's my navy piece. This is going to go good with the already Hasbro version already. So I am going to pull these couple pieces off. And going to set this one over here in front, out of the way. And I'm going to check that ladder in a little bit. And then I'm going to figure out what he did with this piece here. But there's a start. There's one. I'll set this ladder over here out of the way. I'm going to check that ladder with this one. Maybe it'll fit better. Maybe he just mixed them around. Like I said, luckily I've got 2 of these. It says Ruthie's. Oh, he taped a card on here. Ruthie's 3D World. 3D printing. Well, Ruthie's cool. Ruthie's got cool stuff. He has a Joe Sentry Tower, a tinier one, a smaller one for like 20 bucks. Almost got one of those. But yeah, when he asked me, he had a listing for a regular Joe Tower. And that's what I was thinking, like when he said, do you want another, or do you want a different one? And that's what I honestly thought he was getting at when he asked that. And then later he said, I'm going to print, and it's going to be a gray one. So I got one in gray, all gray here. Yeah, see, here's a navy ladder. I'm going to wonder. All right. Yeesh. Okay. We're going to try separating those 2 pieces in a bit and figure out if it works. Restricted area, present ID. That's what it says on the back. And it says Checkpoint Alpha. That's cool. I like the old Checkpoint Alpha. Alright, this one's peeling off a little easier. Does that one have all that? I don't remember. I didn't see that piece having all that on there. The Checkpoint Alpha and such. Yeah, see, this is the one thing about it, is these little square pieces are a little loose. I guess they came loose in transit, okay? Not overly a big deal. Nonetheless, it is definitely neat, though. I should get into I need to figure out how to do all this 3D printing stuff. I think it would benefit me tremendously with all my stuff. Alright. Let's just do that. Checkpoint Alpha. Oh man, this one doesn't have a logo or Cobra or anything. I thought it had Joe. Okay, well, it's alright. Checkpoint Alpha. So he did this one a little different. Didn't put the Cobra logo on. Alright. Well, this could be a Joe one then, actually. All right, well, this doesn't say Joe, but that's okay. He said when he said, he was like, I really want to do one of these in gray, Battleship gray. I'm like, go for it, dude. I'll buy them. Like, I'm good. I'll take it. Because at first he's like, do you want two Cobra ones, two of the same? So this is a black set of stairs. Yeah, it's interesting how this is done. You can see kind of, it's almost like a honeycombed and slightly inside maybe. I don't know. My luck, this is going to fit perfect on this one. And I'm going to be like, well, yeah, I think the symmetry is just slightly off. I don't get the same. Now this one in the bottom here. Okay, this part here is wider. And that meant, okay. I see what I did wrong. I think I need to turn. This one fits pretty good, actually. I don't feel like it's all the way in. Okay, see, I think I goofed on that one. So, see how this lines up with this? I put the ladder on. I got that turned around, I think. So, okay. My mistake. No big deal. I'm going to own it, and I'm going to say, I'm going to fix it. Easy fix. So, I'm not wrong with the ladder, though. It does slightly lean. I'm going to try to hit this straight. It does slightly lean this way. Boy, it's really hard to tell on the video. But I can tell it. I can tell it when I look underneath. You can see. Well, it's hard for you to see. I can tell it. I'm particular, though, a little bit. But hey, like I said, this is really cool. So this can go with my Joe, the Joe setup, and then I got a Cobra one. So I've got a checkpoint for Joes, and I got a checkpoint for Cobras. And we're making okay time. We're 20 minutes. No, not even. 17 minutes in, roughly. So, same stuff, of course, it comes with. I'll be very careful here, pulling this all open and apart. Yeah, so he shipped them separate too, which again, that wasn't a big deal either. Didn't care about that per se. So again, we get this. See, make sure everything fits fine. We have checkpoint alpha, authorized personnel only. That looks more like, okay, I think I'm just goofy on how I've got this set up. So it should be, there we go. Should look like this. There's your opening where your guy's going to walk in underneath. He's checking IDs as you pull vehicle up right here in the open area. You got a guy on the tower. This is still, to me, I got to figure out where this piece goes. But beyond that, we've got it. I'll tell you what, though, this is a neat piece, both of them. This guy did an excellent job. And like I said, it said, crap, threw that box over there. It said what it did. I said it once, so hopefully you caught what it was that I said. I said it once. We want to face our guns towards the roads. Yeah, like this piece could have been dolled up just a tad better. The spotlight, right? I wish it had a little more hole, a little more of a hole where you put that together, because I just pushed on it and it sunk. So that's the one little bit. This piece is gonna be easily messed up, fall off, lost, whatever. The spotlight, but it's very good. It's very fitting. Every piece on here to me is very fitting. You got an antenna, you got a spotlight, you got a couple of machine guns, and you should be able to put a character up there with a hand size that can fit the turrets here, the machine gun handles. So essentially, there you go. There's my checkpoint alpha. This is cool. So this is my Joe piece. I guess we'll call this the Joe piece. Although I thought in his advertisement on when he had it unlisted, it said GI Joe Cross. No big deal. I'll live. Trust me. This is just a neat piece in general. I like the Cobra one a slightly bit better because of the logo, but I'm going to fix that. So I figured out what I did wrong. I had it turn. I think I had it turn, and this goes up against this piece. So, and you can turn this however you want. You can flip it around, whatever. So yeah, there you have it, guys. So it was an eBay user, IL Robinson 1122, maybe, or LL Robinson 1122. That was the user. The card, I'm going to get up and go get it back off the box. Hopefully I can pull it off. Well, yeah, I can. Ruthie's World 3D Printing, ebay.com, Ruthie's World 3D World. That's where I got it from. Hey, go get you one. These are awesome, awesome, awesome. I like them a lot. So, well done. Whatever your real name is, Ruthie's World. Well done. Very nice piece. Definitely like the Cobra one. I'm more of a Cobra guy, but I'm going to save this little card. And that's what I got it from. So if you're looking to get one of these, I'm going to plug him because he did a good, excellent job on this. And I really like it. Shipped it pretty quick. I bought it just over a week ago, I think 8 days ago, so it came in about a week roughly. He said I'll ship him out. I mean, I thought it was going to be a little longer, to be honest. He goes, I'm going to make this one, the Battleship Gray one, and I'm going to ship it out at the same time, is what he told me. I'm assuming that one was made. My Cobra one was made already, so he just essentially just pretty much threw out to me to say, hey, I'm going to ship them out as soon as they're made. Again, my assumption was this one needed made. This one was already done. So there you go. There's the two in comparison. If you want to check them out, again, I'm probably going to pull this off because I think we need to turn these like so. I don't even know. I feel like I'm off kilter here just a slight bit, but I'm gonna fix it here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up here with you. Again, as I said, that's where I got it. So, these are very cool pieces. I just hope I don't break them because wouldn't really be a replacement on it. There, I think I fixed this part. I'm gonna turn this like so, like the other one. We're gonna put the ladder. I think it's probably gonna fit better if I do it this way. Yeah, this one doesn't quite fit as good. That's the downside, unfortunately. It's something's just not quite right symmetrically, but it does fit and it will stay in place for the most part. It's a little loose, as you can see. Oh, there we go. Maybe I got it to stay put. There we go. I think that was just luck. Yeah, again, it's just odd because they see it. They are slightly, you can tell this one's leans. You can see it on there. You can see it real good on there. This one not as much, but it does. And they lean the same way. Looking from behind, slightly to the left. And if you're looking directly at them, slightly to the right. However, like I said, being a 3D printed piece, I'm not, and again, I love this. I'm not going to complain. I'm just saying that what the little minor flaw is. I'm just pointing it out. Otherwise, I'm good. This is really nice. So, all right, guys. Well, there you go. There it is. Your checkpoint alpha and your Cobra checkpoint stands. So my grand total purchased, shipped, and everything was $115 for both. So again, not bad. I mean, granted, it's no different than if you got something like this from Hasbro. you're paying 80 bucks a pop. So there's 160 plus tax and shipping. So yeah, a lot more, and no figures. That might be the only difference, is you would probably have a figure of sorts, but no big deal. Perfectly fine. There's even a little computer monitor screen here. If you had some kind of sticker or something you could put on there. I have bunches of Cobra logos. I may put a Cobra logo there. Take a little sticker off and put it there. Make it look like a Cobra emblem on there. All right, guys. So there you have it. Checkpoints. Joe and Cobra checkpoints. Very well done. And again, Ruthie's 3D Printing World. 3D. What did I say? Ruthie's 3D World Printing. That's where I got them. So plugging them. Go find them if you're a Joe guy. This is something you're going to want to check out for sure. Get one. These are definitely neat. And like I said, you can easily tell they're to scale. They are to scale. You could put 2 or 3 guys in the tower here. You can put 1 or 2 underneath. So you can put a slight bit of an army builder and put something together here. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for you. Other than I wish I knew what these pieces were for. I'm gonna have to look on my listing on my phone, so I can't do it at this moment. But otherwise, very nicely done. And so go check it out. Go get you one if you can find them. I may have just got this guy some extra orders. Good for him. These are well done, and I really like them. So, all right, guys, give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And you want to subscribe and get notifications of my reviews and videos, by all means do so if you have not. And as always, with my beautiful 3D printed checkpoints, Joe and Cobra checkpoints, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night. I'm Beast from Beast Toys. We'll see you.